I need your name, sir.
No, you don't.
If you want to do anything,
I can remain anonymous. Wow. What do you mean?
Know who you are. I mean, you could be over there planting bombs.
So
how do we know? You could be over there planting bombs. You could be over there planting bombs.
That sounds like Nazi stuff. Like, seriously, you need to see my papers.
No, it's not Nazis.
I mean, so the first one I'm going to give you is 901.151.151. Because you're literally intimidating me to give me your ID when I'm coming to a public building. Just read up on that statute for me. Say, okay, I will.
Okay, I will.
Blazing sun at the Marion County Sheriff's Office, Florida. The air is thick with tension, not from criminals, but from police paranoia. A citizen simply filming is stopped dead in his tracks. The deputy, serving since 2000, drops a line that shocked America. You could be over there planting bombs. This isn't just ignorance, it's a Fourth Amendment violation. Under Terry v. Ohio, police need reasonable articulable suspicion, or RAS, of a specific crime, not an imagination about explosives. Absurd constitutional violations like this recently cost the city of Denver a $295,000 settlement in a similar First Amendment lawsuit. Is a camera really more dangerous than a badge that doesn't know the law? What would you do if you were accused of being a terrorist just for standing on a sidewalk? Don't let them strip your rights. Subscribe to ID Refusal now.
Hi there. Yeah, I was going to see, I was just contacted by a gentleman over there that had kind of like undercover clothes on. And I just wanted to get some information from the Public Works facility over here. I guess that's what that is, or the fleet maintenance. And there's one of the crash patrol cars down there I wanted to get a photo of. This area is not marked off at all for being restricted access. And I was kicked out of there. And there's no state law or anything like that, so.
Okay, would you like to speak with my deputy to see?
I guess, I don't know. He said as a major that was a supervisor.
Okay, what's your first name?
I'm just not going to give it. I already retaliation with him. I don't know. I don't want any more, so.
Okay, no problem. If you just want to have a seat, it'll just be a minute.
Okay, thanks.
All right, so what do we got going on?
Oh, here you go. Turn. Hang on just a second. I was just trying to get a couple footage pieces of the car that's over there. There's no restricted area over there. It doesn't say restricted authorized personnel. And it's right off of main public access. And one of the deputies kicked me out of there, said he's going to trespass me for being over there. And this is all publicly funded, public facility. And I was going to.
I get that, but there are some off-limit areas.
You got to mark them. Where are they listed as marked? In your policy, state law? You can't just arbitrarily make things up.
Right, but you can't just walk into a government building either.
Sure, yeah, and it says right there, see how it says right there, restricted personnel only, right there?
I get that.
Authorized.
So what's your name?
I'm not going to give my name. I've got enough retaliation with that guy over there, so.
Well, I need your name, sir.
No, you don't.
If you want to do anything,
I can remain anonymous. Wow. What do you mean do anything? I just want to go there. I was doing a story on how safe the cars are, and that's what I was coming here to do, because there's one that has some damage on
Are
the
you part
front.
of the press?
Yes, I am, so.
Do you have your credentials?
I don't issue any credentials after what happened back there. I don't give any credentials like that. I'm a freelancer, stringer, citizen journalist, and that's where I go from it. There's no state-issued credentials.
I get that, but we need to know who you are. I mean, you could be over there planting bombs.
So
how do we know? You could be over there planting bombs. You could be over there planting bombs.
Under the scorching Florida sun, this parking lot suddenly transforms into a mobile courtroom. The officer approaches, not with a greeting, but with a shocking accusation. When the ID demand is refused, he leaps from inquiry to accusing terrorism. This is a direct violation of Terry v. Ohio, 1968. The Supreme Court requires specific RAS, reasonable articulable suspicion, like seeing wires or detonators, not a vivid imagination. You could be planting bombs, a dangerous statement. In the officer's mind, the camera is a weapon, but in reality, this ignorance is costly. The city of Denver had to settle for $50,000 when police wrongfully detained a filmer, solely citing security concerns.
I dispelled the belief what I was doing. I told him I was just getting some footage of the car and I want to do a public records request for the fleet management, and that's it.
Okay.
So you can't
show him your credentials that you're part of the press?
I can print my own credentials out at my desk. There's no state-issued credentials. I don't understand.
Sir, when you come in at the gate.
There's no gate.
Yes. there
Okay, the
is.
gate up at the front, yeah.
Yes. Okay. There are certain restricted areas. There are things that, we need to know why you're here.
You sure don't. I can come here under 11th Judicial Court case called Smith v. Cumming. It says I can come in here and record. I can.
No.
I mean, it says you've been serving since 2000. I'm sure you had prior law enforcement, but like literally just arbitrarily make things up.
Standing firm on the public sidewalk, the auditor does not back down. The officer demands credentials, but the First Amendment requires no license to operate. The case law Smith v. City of Cummings in the 11th Circuit, covering Florida, affirmed citizens have the right to film police performing duties. This right is absolute in public spaces. I'm a freelancer, no state-issued credentials. The police want to control the messenger, but they forget that in America, the press doesn't need government permission to monitor the government, a fact the NYPD learned after a series of costly lawsuits.
And to require identification on someone just coming in making a complaint, you can't do that. People can make anonymous complaints because there's retaliation with law enforcement. I know you're in the circle, but and there's even a court case for trespassing people off of public property, so.
All right, sir. Give me just.
Yeah, no problem. I'm just letting you know. There's different things. And this guy wanted my name and information here in the beginning. I don't know why.
Yeah, hey, can you break?
Hurry. Yeah, so it's not just like a full military institution here. So it's you're tax funded, tax paid, and
But it is government.
that's what the point I'm making. That Smith v. Cummins court case is very strong in Florida. So we'll take it. He doesn't respect First Amendment protected activities or any court cases here. I know that it's new for him, but that's the only thing we can assume when someone wants that. They don't train you guys just to fully just suspect people all the time, or planting bombs. That was a harsh statement because I definitely down here with it. What about the news? I know a lot of people are tired and fed up of things and getting killed for people on their necks, and I think they're lashing out because of that, but I'm not here doing that. I've treated you because I've treated. Can a name tell you if I'm going to do something?
Well, if you want us to respect you and trust you, we need to know who you are. Show us your credentials so we know who you say you are.
That sounds like Nazi stuff. Seriously, you need to see my papers.
No, it's not nonsense.
No, I know, but what is knowing who I am going to be a difference besides you running me on David or Elvis and then pulling my information and then I file complaints with FDLE? There's no reason. I just want to come in here and get something and go. That's it. Without joking about it, credentials can be printed out from my printer at home, and I show them to you. You're like, oh, okay, cool, but there's.
You're sitting here telling me you can do all this stuff. You can use a false name.
But I'm not.
Well, how do I know that?
Because I don't want to I don't want to. Because after what happened with that guy down there, I don't want to give anybody my name.
Okay, well, if he's saying it's a restricted area, that's a restricted area. We just can't have people walking through the sheriff's department.
You sure can. And anywhere it's not restricted, you can.
Okay, so do you have restricted access put on your front door?
No, but we have Florida
Okay,
State.
well, how about I just come to your house and just walk through and video record?
Can I finish? We have Florida State Statutes 81002 that allows trespass. That's what that does. Trespass is on that.
Okay, well, I'm fixing to find out.
Yeah, that's all.
Inside the lobby, a typical public forum. Unable to find a crime, the officer pulls out the wild card, Trespass, Florida Statute 810.09. However, for this charge to stick in a public agency, the person must be disrupting order. Trespassing someone simply for filming is retaliatory trespass. We have State Statute 810.09 that allows trespass. This is an intimidation tactic. They are betting the citizen fears arrest more than they value their rights. The case Katrin v. City of St. Petersburg prohibited baseless removal from public land without due process.
I just want to find out. You can use those examples of someone coming to my house, but you really can't because there's already state law.
If you're saying you can come here and do all this, what's the difference?
You have federal, state, and local funding, and that Smith case, Smith v. Cummins, is one of those ones that apply for it, allows coming here. Florida Statute 119 is the public records one that allows me to go to where the records are held. I know you're looking away. You don't want to hear it because I'm telling you everything that's lawful.
But why should I listen to you? You won't even give me your name.
I don't want to give you my name because of retaliation. Because I told you, because what happens is then you run me on David, Elvis, or whatever, FCIC, NCIC, pull it up, then I file a complaint against someone for running my name, for doing that, which you have no reason to do.
No, it's an investigation.
Oh, so you can, you're an you're.
Well, I'm fixing to.
So is that a misdemeanor or a felony or investigation?
It don't have to be anything.
901-151 is the Florida statute for stop and ID in this state. You don't think I know all this stuff for a reason, sir? Sorry, guys. I don't mean to get you that. So just be careful. Just because there's an investigation doesn't mean you can detain and ID someone. You have to suspect them of committing a crime, and then you can get ID. So more than likely, that's why this guy's at a desk, because the unfortunate thing is he's here with not knowing laws, I guess. Do you have complaint forms back here? All right, thank you.
You just want one, sir?
Say?
You just want one?
Yeah, just one, if I can take one with me.
You want to fill it out now?
No, I'll take it with me. Thank you. I appreciate it. He's asking, what can we do?
Yeah, I guess if Auditor or somebody over there in maintenance told him that was a restricted area, and he's saying, well, it's not posted restricted. So now he's over here video recording me, video recording the office. Won't give me his name, won't show me his credentials, anything like that. So we're looking at it. Video record a car that was in a crash to show how safe it was in a report. So okay. Okay. All right, thanks. All right, so where are you wanting to go?
It's just that one. There's one that has like a little left front damage on there. That's it.
All right, so I need a contact number because I'm gonna have to get you with our public information.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll give you that. I don't mind giving that because it's just the name, because it literally has it has come about where I'm ran an FCIC.
Right. I mean, you can't just be walking wherever you want here.
Yes,
you have to be
as
escorted.
As long as it's a non-restricted
So what
area.
is your number?
So the first one I'm going to give you is 901.151.151. That 150.
No, I need your phone number.
That's what I'm giving you. I'm giving you that. 901.151. And then, all right, the phone number is 305 929 3637.
The confrontation reaches its finale right at the reception desk. The officer tries to salvage the last bit of authority by asking for a phone number for records. The first one we give you is 901.151. A genius counterstrike. Instead of a phone number, the auditor recites Florida Statute 901.151, the very law stating police cannot detain without suspicion of a crime. He isn't just refusing, he is schooling the enforcer. This proves knowledge is the most powerful weapon against abuse of power.
And that other one's a statute. Just read up on that. Just read it. Don't scratch through it. Read up on it. You don't care about that?
So I will get with the public information officer.
Yeah.
They will give you a call and they will escort you where you want to go.
So if I go where...
I mean, we're open till 5. If you want to sit here and wait, they get to you, they get to you.
Just read up on that statute. You were going in a route where you're about to violate rights, which require me to ID myself.
Right, so-
just read up the statute. Do us all a big favor. You got you're since 2020. You're new on this.
So, like I'm telling you, you can either sit here and wait.
Do that. This complaint form's for you because you're literally intimidating me to give me your ID when I'm coming to a public building. Just read up on that statute for me. Say, okay, I will.
Okay, I will.
All right, so he just got on the phone with another supervisor.
But he's wanting to video record like a wrecked police car. So he's saying he's doing something on a documentary about really how safe they are. Okay. Okay. Yes, sir. All right. Well, then I will give them that information. All right, sir.
Hey, sir.
He says they're busy. They can probably not going to get to you today.
Okay.
But here's his number. You call them.
Yeah.
They can schedule you where you can be escorted where you want to go.
I just don't like being escorted. It's weird. Like, I mean, what is off limits that you're saying? What arbitrarily are you saying that's off limits?
Well, I mean, like the maintenance department, training, anything behind these doors is off.
Oh yeah, because it's like I said, it's marked. It says down there
It don't
restricted.
have to be marked. Like over there is off limits. You need to be escorted.
But I was gonna say to be threatened to be trespassed and ultimately after you trespass you get arrested. That you gotta have some reason about it. Like I said, the Smith v. Cumming. Those are all what we can do to come in and document the public ability here. Where it says, on my honor, I will never betray my badge, integrity, my character, or the public trust. And the very last line says, I always uphold the Constitution, my community, and the agency I serve. But none of that's done here.
Okay. Well, you can hang out here all you want.
I appreciate it.
Stay away from over there. Call.
Will you
that office.
will you get it marked if you guys are going to threaten to arrest people for it?
Look, I'm not here to argue.
No, I'm just saying, will you do...
I don't know why you're making this difficult. Just stay away from over there. You can go there as long as you're escorted.
Because Smith v. Cummins allows me to document. It's a court case has precedence in Florida. And I want to be able to document over there without you guys setting something up. I want to be able to see that car so I can see how safe they are, because that's what we're doing.
I get that. But if you are who you say you are, part of the press, call that number. They will take you wherever you want to
I
go.
don't live in this area. I live in South Florida. How am I supposed to do that when I'm...
I'm sorry. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Okay.
Just stay away from over there. You're not allowed to be over there. You've been told.
So I guess I go to jail if I go back over there.
Just...
That's the challenge I have to accept, right? I'm just saying, if that's what I have to accept. And then the Tampa case that's out of here, that you can't trespass people from a public grounds.
Okay.
But that's it. That's what I have to accept. I have to accept that challenge, that if I go back over there, just do what I'm doing in an open area, in a publicly funded place, that taxpayers can come in here and make sure that you guys are doing what you do right.
In summary, the Marion County Sheriff's fatal error in this video was the catastrophic confusion between feeling uneasy and reasonable articulable suspicion. Under U.S. law, specifically the Fourth Amendment, police cannot compel you to surrender your anonymity simply because they want to know or feel you are suspicious. If they cannot articulate a specific crime at that very moment, the request for ID is merely a suggestion that you have the right and the duty to refuse. This incident is not just about one man and a camera. It exposes the critical importance of First Amendment audits. When law enforcement views transparency as a terrorist threat rather than a public right, we see the absolute necessity for police accountability. A badge is not a shield to hide constitutional ignorance. Today it was Rick threatened with arrest for filming. Tomorrow it could be you. Know the law, stay cool, and always keep recording.